Have you ever dreamed of earning a New York salary while living on a beach in Thailand? Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, it's more achievable than you might think, thanks to a concept called geo-arbitrage. Stick around because today we're re-diving deep into how you can live a 5-star life on a 3-star budget, all by strategically choosing where you live. So, what exactly is geo-arbitrage? It's a fancy term for a simple idea: earning money in a strong economy and spending it in a weaker one. Imagine you're a freelance graphic designer in San Francisco, making a decent living. Now, imagine taking that same income and moving to a city like Lisbon, Portugal, or Chiang Mai, Thailand. Suddenly, your money stretches way further, your rent drops, your food costs less, and that daily coffee doesn't feel like a luxury purchase. That's geo-arbitrage in a nutshell. You're re-leveraging the difference in the cost of living between two locations to dramatically improve your financial situation and quality of life. This isn't just for digital nomads backpacking through Southeast Asia, though they are a great example. Geo-arbitrage can happen on a much smaller scale. Think about someone who works in a major city like London, but chooses to live in a more affordable commuter town just outside it. They're still earning a London salary, but their housing costs are significantly lower. That extra cash can go towards savings, investments, or just enjoying life a bit more. Even moving from a high-cost state like California to a lower-cost one like Texas can be a form of domestic geo-arbitrage. The rise of remote work has completely blown the doors open for this lifestyle. Before, you were tied to a physical office. Now, millions of jobs can be done from anywhere with a good internet connection. This shift has empowered people to decouple their earning potential from their living expenses. No longer forced to live in an expensive city just because that's where the best jobs are. The world is quite literally your oyster. Let's break down the benefits, because they're huge. The most obvious one is financial freedom. When your cost of living plummets, you have more disposable income. This can accelerate your journey to financial independence. You can pay off debt faster, build up an emergency fund, and invest more aggressively for your future. Imagine being able to save 50 or even 60% of your income without feeling like you repinching pennies. That's the power of geo-arbitrage. But it's not just about the money. It's about an upgraded lifestyle. That high salary might feel average in a city where a tiny apartment costs a fortune. But in a more affordable location, that same salary can afford you a spacious home, regular meals out at fantastic restaurants, and the ability to travel and explore your new spot. You're not just saving money, you're buying a higher quality of life. And let's not forget the cultural enrichment. Living abroad or even in a different part of your own country exposes you to new perspectives, new foods, new traditions, and new people. It broadens your horizons in a way that a 2-week vacation never could. You get to immerse yourself in a different way of life, learn a new language, and build a global network of friends. These experiences are priceless and can be truly life-changing. Of course, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but making a big move comes with its own set of challenges, and it's important to go in with your eyes wide open. First up, logistics. Moving, especially internationally, is a big project. You have to think about visas, work permits, and residency requirements. Every country has different rules, and they can be complicated and time-consuming to navigate. You'll need to do thorough research on the legalities of working remotely in your chosen destination. Some countries have specific digital nomad visas, while others might be more restrictive. Then there's the whole tax situation. This can get really complex really fast. Where do you pay taxes in your home country? Your new country of residence? Both? The answer depends on a lot of factors, including your citizenship, how long you stay in one place, and the tax treaties between the countries. It is absolutely crucial to consult with a tax professional who specializes in expatriate tax law. Getting this wrong can lead to serious financial and legal headaches down the road, and we can't ignore the cultural and social adjustments. Moving to a new place can be lonely at first, but you're leaving behind your friends, family, and support network. Building a new community takes time and effort. You'll have to deal with language barriers, cultural misunderstandings, and the general stress of adapting to an unfamiliar environment. Homesickness is real, and it's something that almost everyone who moves abroad experiences at some point. It's important to be patient with yourself and actively work on building new connections. So, how do you get started if this sounds like the life for you? The first step is to figure out your work situation. Can your current job be done remotely? If not, could you find a similar role that is remote-friendly? The best jobs for geo-arbitrage are often in tech, marketing, writing, design, and other fields that rely on a laptop and an internet connection. If you're not in one of these fields, consider if you can freelance or start your own online business. Building a location-independent income stream is the foundation of this lifestyle. Next, it's time for the fun part, research. Start looking at potential destinations. Websites like Nomad List are fantastic resources. They rank cities around the world based on cost of living, internet speed, safety, and quality of life for remote workers. Think about what's important to you. Do you want to be near a beach? In a bustling city? Do you prefer a certain climate? Make a short list of places that tick your boxes. Once you have a few options, dive deeper. Research the cost of living in detail. Look up average rent prices, grocery costs, transportation, and healthcare. Join expat and digital nomad Facebook groups for your target cities. These communities are a goldmine of information. You can ask questions and get real-world advice from people who are already living there. They can give you the inside scoop on everything from the best neighborhoods to the most reliable internet providers. I highly recommend doing a trial run before you sell all your belongings and make a permanent move. Plan a trip to your top choice city for a month or two. Work from there, explore the area, and see how you like it. This test drive will give you a much better feel for the place than a short vacation would. You'll find out if you can truly see yourself living there long term. It's a low-risk way to validate your decision before you fully commit. Let's talk about some popular geo-arbitrage hotspots to get your imagination going. In Europe, cities like Lisbon and Porto in Portugal offer a fantastic quality of life, beautiful scenery, and a relatively low cost of living for Western Europe. In Eastern Europe, places like Prague, Budapest, and Krakow are also incredibly popular for their rich history, vibrant culture, and affordability. Heading over to Asia, Chiang Mai in Thailand is often called the digital nomad capital of the world for a reason. It's incredibly cheap, has a huge community of remote workers, and the food is amazing. Bali in Indonesia is another favorite, offering a unique blend of spiritual culture and tropical paradise. And in Latin America, cities like Medellin in Colombia and Mexico City in Mexico have become major hubs. They offer a great climate, a friendly culture, and a cost of living that allows your dollars or euros to go a long, long way. The key to successful geo-arbitrage is planning. It's about being intentional with your choices. It requires research, preparation, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. But the payoff can be immense. It's a strategy that allows you to design a life that truly aligns with your financial goals and personal aspirations. You can escape the rat race, build wealth faster, and have incredible adventures along the way. It's not just a trend for young, single backpackers anymore. Families, couples, and people of all ages are realizing the benefits of decoupling where they earn from where they live. The world has changed, and the traditional path of working and living in one expensive location is no longer the only option. So, if you're feeling stuck, if you feel like you're working hard but not getting ahead, maybe it's time to look at a map. Maybe it's time to consider how a change of scenery could change your financial future and your life. The dream of earning big and living cheap is within reach. You just have to be bold enough to chase it. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on financial freedom and lifestyle design. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever considered geo-arbitrage? Where would be your dream destination? Let's chat about it. Until next time, take care.